Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. So with Williams on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. They've got Walton. Bryant is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Irving. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. And for the Heat, Porter is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Kirilenko in at the 3, the small forward. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Outside for Kobe. And he can't answer back, the three-pointer offline. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Bryant against McGrady. Bryant gets a wide open look. Kobe can't get that one to fall. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. I asked him about the speed they're going to face tonight. He said it's important that we don't allow this to become a track meet. We have to be patient and efficient offensively, and most importantly, get back defensively. Guys, he thinks if they can do that, they're going to be okay.
Thank you, David. Bryant's shot is off.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
Wasted no time on that one. McGrady's got 6.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Bill Walton.
And that ends the struggle.
Pascal
you can
Siakam.
feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward. He gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the
Shooting
best
for
forward,
Atlanta,
but he
Malcolm
displays all the
Brogdon.
skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to the Clippers. Here's Siakam. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Walton.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
When he gets a few of those early, look out. It gets his blood pumping, and suddenly there's nobody who can hold him.
Siakam, right side. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. McGrady's got 9 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Back to Brogdon. To the middle. And the dunk by Kobe.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
McGrady outside. Doncic passes to McGrady. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And he knocks down the first one. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And McGrady drops them both.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancers. Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Dancers. Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat Dancers.
Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Heat third.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Kirilenko against Irving. Six to shoot. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Irving against Kirilenko. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball, but the confidence, no doubt, is there.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had
Kobe
really
Bryant.
good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
This Heat team does just about everything well. They're one of the top teams in the league on offense and on D. They can win games at either end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gasol. Zach Collins comes in for Michael Porter. Avdia's checked in for Andrei Kirilenko. And it's TJ McConnell in for Luka Doncic. And Kobe drops them both. And Miami, Smitty, really has succeeded in putting together a complete ball club. I mean, from top to bottom, with all the parts needed.
I totally agree, Kevin. That was their goal. Build a team that doesn't rely on any one strength. On nights when they're not shooting it well, their defense can pick up the slack.
McGrady with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He goes hard to the cup. Valanciunas, one of the best roll men in the game.
Outside, Kobe for three. Atlanta again missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
McGrady.
Hawks foul.
And here we can check out the story for him.
First
In the last
personal
5
foul.
games, you can see
Second
the
team
trend
foul.
upwards for effective field goal
Now at the
percentage.
line,
And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
2.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired, not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And McGrady drops them both.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
Payne passes to Baisley. Back to Payne. Right side Warren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming
Denny
up.
Avdia.
Denny
First
Avdia
personal
picks
foul.
one up.
It just
Third
has
team
a
foul.
knack for finding openings
Shooting
in the
for
defense.
Atlanta,
You could
TJ
describe Warren
Warren.
as opportunistic.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Warren. The Heat leading by 7. McGrady dishes to Avdia. Back to McGrady. Now McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Collins. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. And it's Baisley with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Payne looking around. And it's Williams with
Robert
the jam.
Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Pass to Collins. Fades back. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Here's Baisley. That shot is off. Collins with some nice D. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. McConnell finds Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Williams.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Baisley, and the rejection by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's McGrady, and the layup's good off the glass. McGrady's got 15.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Warren. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. The Heat leading by 9. Now, here's Avdia. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Payne. He's covered by McConnell. Payne kicks to Warren. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
Pass to Avdia. Here's McConnell. No good from 11 feet. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Heat lead by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
17. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get live.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Michael Porter's out there with Andre Kirilenko. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Though he's extended his shooting range, inside is where Pau Gasol makes his money. Now going to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Gasol.
As Gasol continues to work on his shooting range, guess what? His free throw percentage has been creeping up as well. Probably not a coincidence.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man. Hey, you box out your man.
Both free throws good from Gasol.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Kobe kicks to Brogdon. Here's Walton. Back to Brogdon. Outside Bryant. The three-pointer off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
You gonna shoot it, huh?
That free throw good from Doncic.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so he hits both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Doncic against Brogdon. Here's Gasol. It's not going to go for him. The Hawks trail by 6. Feeds it to Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Here's the pass to Caruso. Now here's Gasol. Kirilenko kicks to Gasol. Caruso up top, defended by Bryant. A nice shot by Gasol.
Smarter, not harder. Alex Caruso calls for the pick and roll and gets his team a shot.
Outside, Kobe. Back to Brogdon. To the inside. Kobe draws the double. The kick out to Irving. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
Doncic against Brogdon. Caruso with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good D by Siakam.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Takes the three. And no good that time. And Miami the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. And Gasol gets it to go.
May have been a foul. Anyway, Gasol absorbs the hit, but strong enough to finish through it.
Down low, here's Walton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Walton's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Doncic kicks to Caruso. Irving against Kirilenko. To the paint. Here's Gasol, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 10. And so Bryant will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Zach Collins checked in for Gasol. Avdia comes in for Michael Porter. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Alex Caruso. No luck that time either.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often. The 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
McGrady passes to Karolinko. Doncic dishes to McGrady. Second chance shot. And Karolinko with the lay-in. Karolinko's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Warren against Karolinko. Shot from the low block, and it's blocked by Karolinko. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Heat leading by 8. And here's Avdia. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Here's Collins, the 15-footer, good. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injuries.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender, and with this three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
Collins.
And now let's take a look at a breakdown of this season's best rebounding point guards. Second, Luka Doncic.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
And this is what makes this group so special. They are complete players, and rebounding is a part of it.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Andre Karolinko, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Luka Doncic. Atlanta also making some changes here. Robert Williams comes in for Pascal Siakam, and Baisley subbed in for Irving.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Darius Baisley, second personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot, huh?
And he makes the first. Payne, he's checked in for Brogdon.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
And so Collins nails both of them. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
That was your Heat Youth Dancers, everyone. Show them some support.
The Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Rozier.
Hey, yo, right here.
2 minutes. Go.
Fades and shoots. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Williams. Hits the jump hook.
Robert hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
McGrady kicks to Avdia. Heat moving the ball around. Passes it to McGrady. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First person
like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
Now at the line.
The Heat haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
I love the toughness from Jonas Valanciunas, and he is lighting it up tonight.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm gonna shoot, huh?
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Stolen by Avdia. Rozier against McGrady. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. The kick out to Rozier. Payne in the post. He's covered by McConnell. Back to Rozier. And it's off from 3-point range. McConnell against Warren. McConnell passes to Collins. Over Rozier. That's good from Collins on the assist by McConnell. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. Bounce pass from Rozier. The tray. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. From down in the low post, it goes. McGrady's got 17 now.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. 3rd quarter, just about ready to begin.
time to turn up the heat with your very
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So with Williams on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Brogdon out there with Bryant. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Irving. And it's Walton in at the 5.
Julius
It goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Irving. Outside Kirilenko. And Collins now top the key. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Collins.
Team foul. Now in the game, Tracy McGrady.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to McGrady. They get it back. Here's Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Bill Walton.
Team foul.
And Gasol is just so
Now at the
crafty, a
line.
magician, if you will, with the ball.
Gasol.
And incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Gasol. Gasol drops 2. The Hawks trail by 14. And the pass to Siakam. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Kirilenko, and he lays it straight in. Kirilenko's got his second basket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Irving kicks to Brogdon. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through.
At the line for
Good
the
technique
Hawks.
helped him get that one off.
Brogdon.
The Hawks have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Two.
The first free throw is good. Brogdon hits them both. And here are the Heat now. McGrady outside. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Siakam. Just his first attempt. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Brogdon. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Floats it up for Doncic. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Irving with the ball. Now McGrady defending. And here's Kobe from the arc. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Kirilenko. The Hawks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Bryant, 1.
Shooting 1.
And Kobe no good on that one. Miami leading by 11. Pass to McGrady. Jacks up a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Kirilenko. Siakam pulls it in.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Heat. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And no good. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. The 3 for Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 8 points.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Heat making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And a wide open look for Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bryant looking over the floor. Doncic against Brogdon. There's the dish to Walton. Clock at 4. And here's Bryant for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Miami leading by 10. Doncic passes to McGrady. Back to Doncic. Passes it to Caruso for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 13. pass to Brogdon. Irving against Caruso. And Walton kicks to Brogdon. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Kept alive.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Miami. Avdia comes in for McGrady. And then for Atlanta. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Walton. Warren comes in for Irving. And it's Payne in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Doncic.
Get it.
Here's Gasol. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Nice move by Gasol. When playing with energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
2 points. That one goes. 6 points for Rob Williams.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Caruso finds Valanciunas. And the Heat, another 3.
Valanciunas had his hands up and ready on that catch and shoot. He wanted it.
The drive by Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
4th personal foul.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Siakam.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
And the Heat with some changes. Zach Collins comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Alex Caruso. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Rozier, he's checked in for Kobe. Siakam hits them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Inside, Avdia, good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And the Hawks making a change here. Baisley's checked in. 1:19 left to play in the third. Doncic passes to McConnell. Back to Doncic. Shot from free throw range. Nice D from Warren. The Hawks trail by 16. To Warren. Rebound by the Heat.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And it's Rozier missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It is nice to have a big target like Valanciunas to throw the alley-oops to.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Miami. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
From deep, And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. Head coach Erik Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Okay? The ball moving. No holds. No holds. Okay?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Gasol on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Michael Porter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kirilenko in at the small forward position.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
McGrady passes to Porter. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to.
Oh, did you see that?
Irving. And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Heat moving the ball around. Here's McGrady. And the three off target.
And he's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
And good that time.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
McGrady passes to McConnell. Irving against Kirilenko. Back to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brogdon. Rebound Atlanta. Walton's got 4 rebounds in this game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Bryant finds Irving. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
McConnell passes to McGrady. Shoots the 3. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
A different look for Miami. Pau Gasol is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Alex Caruso in for T.J. McConnell. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Siakam's checked in. Down low. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Brogdon. 6 points for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Heat all-time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Erik Spoelstra address the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, David, thanks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Hawks trail by 12. Walton, the pass to Brogdon. Kirilenko against Siakam. On the wing, Irving. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Heat lead by 14.
And with Gasol, he feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
Here's Irving. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Kirilenko. Here's Gasol, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fourth personal
It's going to go on Bill Walton.
First,
throughout his great career, Gasol has always been a frequent flyer at the free throw line.
Gasol!
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game.
2 shots.
Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
That free throw, no good. Doncic is checked in for Miami. And the second free throw, good. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And Brogdon, here we go.
Get there, get there.
Outside Bryant. Here's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Gasol's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Porter finds Doncic. Here's McGrady. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. McGrady's got 22.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Now Brogdon. Outside, Kobe. Can't nail the jumper.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
McGrady passes to Kirilenko. Over Irving. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The Heat leading by 16. Here's McGrady. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack. And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Calls timeout.
Start it.
It's time for T-shirts.
a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pau Gasol.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Both free throws good from Doncic. So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 16. Outside Bryant. Takes the 13-footer and no good, trying to use the glass. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Gasol. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Gasol!
McGrady's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 18. Outside, Kobe. Irving kicks to Kobe. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Here's Siakam. Connects on the open J.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
McGrady outside. They get it again. Gasol no good. Atlanta has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there, and he finishes nicely on the lane. Payne's got his first basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Doncic kicks to Kirilenko, and there's the pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Gasol dishes to Kirilenko. Over Irving. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. Hawks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Pau Gasol.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Doncic feeling it out. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
68.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
We appreciate your support.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Bucks. For the Nets, good times. They've won 4 of the last 5, dictating the pace night in and night out. They look to establish. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the end. Allie, take it away. Hey.
Well, DeJounte Murray's over.
Great story, Allie. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And for Brooklyn. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Here's Durant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, with Kevin Durant's size and his reach and his release point, if he's in the paint, you can bet he's going to score it.
Back to Paul. Pass to Jones. Here's Baylor. Shot clock at 6. That three's off the mark. Antetokounmpo against Murray. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Paul against Murray. To the left side wing. Here's Baylor. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. To the middle. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly.
Well, KP, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well, and they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Paul. Over Murray. That one a little long.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Step back and fire. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
Pass to Mutombo. Shoots over Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
No good on that one. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And he can't hit the second. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. Number 1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
And Murray drops them both.
Timeout.
Grant gets for the Bucks. Hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, you probably won't be the second chance points.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
The Bucks have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Outside Jones. Pass to Mutombo. Antetokounmpo with it. Trying to get back on track. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Using his size to his advantage, Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Here's Parrish. For 3, Durant. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Jones. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Scott. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Goes back up. Rodman. Jones with some nice D.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Murray passes to Durant. Pass to Parrish. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Nets. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Clock at 6. Scott can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home.
Timeout.
Never a bad idea.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Howard, the pass to Thibault. Smart outside. Pass to Howard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, because of his frame, Dwight Howard is so problematic for the defense, gets to the foul line.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Take a break. BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And he can't get the first one. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Here's Wright. Rebound Brooklyn.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
To the inside, Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
Pass to Richardson. Vassell against Smart. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Over Smart. Smart with the defensive effort. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Now Howard, hounded by Wright. Howard, the pass to Smart.
Hey, don't forget the clock now.
Thibault against Richardson. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Outside Richardson. Pass to Vassell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Covered by Thibault. The baseline J is on the way. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Thibault passes to Howard. Vassell against Smart. Outside Thibault.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. The Bucks trail. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Richardson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Thibault against Vassell. And it's blocked by Thibault. Smart for 3. The shot off that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Vassell, no good. Good work defensively by Thibault. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Smart missing. And Milwaukee has possession. 7-point differential. Here's Vassell. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Smart passes to Thibault. 2 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, up by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And the Nets with possession here. Taking a look at the Bucks.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours.
Outside Durant.
I got him. Switch.
Lets it fly from 18. Good on the jump shot. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Durant. No good from 11 feet. Here's Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Murray.
Well, a tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
That's good from Paul.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Paul hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
The Nets with a lead. Outside Murray. Pass to Scott. Got a piece of it. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. The kick out to Paul. Here's Gabriel.
Move around.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mutombo. Rebounded by the Nets. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. The teardrop. Scott can't get it to go. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Marjanovic checked in for Milwaukee.
Boban Marjanovic.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Basketball.
Here's Durant. He had 22 in the win against Dallas. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Baylor and Durant with the block.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Durant, the pass to Murray. Here's Scott, defended by Jones. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Here's Scott. 8 points in his last time out. And the Nets miss again.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Murray against Paul. Jones from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Jones from outside. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Durant, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Jones. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's one he normally converts.
Basket counts.
Charlie Scott.
Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Timeout call. Milwaukee.
Timeout. Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. Wright comes in for Paul. Wright on the right side. Pass to Baylor. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line from Milwaukee, Elgin Baylor, shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Boucher's checked in for Brooklyn. Thibault comes in for Durant. He hits the second from the line. The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to Parrish. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line, Robert Parrish stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Smart's checked in for Murray. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Richardson's checked in.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man. Hey, you box out your man.
And the second free throw is good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Baylor. Richardson against Smart. Ooh, poked away. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baylor, covered by Thibault. Clock at 4. He shoots it. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Pass to Parrish. And the layup is good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Smart against Richardson.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. Will likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Howard's checked in for Brooklyn. Highland comes in for Scott. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Wright finds Vassell. Now on to Kumpo. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Richardson. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Wright from the arc. Thibault with the board. The Nets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Boucher outside. The rebound by Baylor. The Bucks have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Start it.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time. Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone. Let's go, everyone. I need it to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Highland.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Five on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Thibault hits the trifecta. Thibault's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Richardson, the pass to Vassell. Back to Richardson. Pass to Wright. Thibault against Richardson. 16 feet out. And that one's long. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow. Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Wright outside. Pass to Vassell. And here's Wright. Here's Baylor, covered by Boucher. Lets it go from 14. The bank shot, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
It's deflected.
We can see the quick reflexes of DeLon Wright, twice on the pipes.
Richardson, the pass to Wright. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Highland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
Substitutions on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge, Ernie.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. They've got Kevin Durant, Chris Boucher out there with Murray, and it's Scott in at point. So that's the Nets 5.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Baylor. Outside Jones. Back to Paul. Here's Baylor. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line from Milwaukee, Dikembe Mutombo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. The Nets with a lead. Inside, here's Rodman. Tipped. Jones against Murray. Pass to Baylor. Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. Jones has got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's Paul. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Jones. Here's Baylor. Now here's Paul for the lead. Parrish with a rebound. Paul against Durant. Here's Parrish. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Goes up at the elbow. That shot off.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And he comes up with a bucket. 9 points in the game.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Timeout, timeout.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Start it.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets. How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show them some love.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Scott. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Mutombo with a rebound.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
For the lead. And he lays it in.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Murray. Here's Rodman. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Misses in close. Jones in the post. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Scott, defended by Jones. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his third foul of the game. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Bucks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Durant finds Murray. Back to Durant. Pass to Scott. Jones with the block. To the paint. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First one falls for him. Howard's checked in for Brooklyn. Highland comes in for Scott. Wright's checked in for Milwaukee. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Murray. Here's Highland. Here's Durant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Pass to Richardson. Back to Wright. Here's Gabriel. His first shot coming late. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Highland, hounded by Wright. Durant against Richardson. Back to Smart. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Right outside, down low. Richardson and Durant with the block.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Boucher's checked in for Howard, and it's Thibault in for Kevin Durant. And no luck that time either.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Right outside. Inside. And that one's good. Gabriel.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Boucher. Fades back. Parrish. The second chance points on the tip-in. He's got 9.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Timeout call. Milwaukee.
Start it.
Who wants a t-shirt? Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Bucks substitution. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Elgin Baylor.
Vassell outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Robbed. Here's Baylor. He's got 9. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Smart. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
And here's Wright. Here's Gabriel. To the inside, Baylor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Smart outside. Pass to Parrish. And here's Boucher. Antetokounmpo covering. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 13 feet out. And he can't get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Thibault missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Vassell passes to Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter here. And Murray launches it from deep. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, up by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. The three is up. Baylor, that's good.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Pass to Murray. Shoots over Paul. Murray, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Elgin Baylor. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, Brooklyn's shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Paul against Murray. Pass to Rodman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Scott. Charity stripe shot. Antetokounmpo with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Murray against Paul. Antetokounmpo inside. Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Murray. Can they get it? It's good.
Murray.
Well, the Bucks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Paul against Murray, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Dwight Howard picks one up.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Paul hits them both.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Timeout called. Brooklyn
trying anything now to get them out of this.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Elgin Baylor. First personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Murray up top. Shot clock at 6 from 15 feet away.
And with an out-of-this-world wingspan, Giannis can simply lock up just about anyone on the defensive end.
Pass to Baylor. To the wing, right side. Corner shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Murray. Pass to Howard. Here's Scott. The offensive rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Here's Baylor, guarded by Durant. Back to Paul from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Nets. Howard's got rebound number 8 now.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And the lob disrupted, not to be. Antetokounmpo inside. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Watanabe's checked in for Howard. Paul against Murray. Left side, Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Scott. For 3, Durant. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
I mean, defensively, you are just contending with so much when you're checking Kevin Durant. It's not just the length. This guy is one of the most skilled, gifted offensive players in NBA history.
And he's good on the first of 3. Howard's checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go. Almost converts despite the contact.
Third team foul. Shooting from Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second one.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Outside Durant. Here's Rodman. To the middle. Deflected! And he's able to get it back. And that one dropped for him.
The way they hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Come on, everybody. We got t-shirts for everybody. And your next youth set team.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Come together.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Baylor. Outside Jones. And it's blocked! What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Scott, defended by Jones. Right side Durant. He's off on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Jones. Scott with a rebound. Pass to Howard. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Here's Scott. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Timeout. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 14. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Here's Durant. Mutombo with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. Pass to Durant. Sinks the tray.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Here's Baylor, guarded by Durant. Back to Paul. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for Paul. Pass to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baylor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal
It'll go on Joe Harris.
14 foul. At the line from Milwaukee, Elgin Baylor. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ibaka, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both shots good from the stripe. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. Here's Highland. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside, Ingles. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, congratulations on the win. How does this team continue to improve as the season goes on?
We just got to pick it up from where we left this game. Each game's going to get harder, but we got to trust one another, play the basketball we can play, and everything's going to take care of itself.
When everyone's out to get you, you can't let up. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel early.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Nash. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Reed, and it's Duncan in at the 4. And for the Mavericks, Garnett out there with Jokic. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Thompson. And it's Bane in at the small forward. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
They retain possession. Kennard for 3. The offensive rebound.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. Now Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Thompson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Over Barnes, and Barnes sends it back. 4 on the clock. Thompson passes to Garnett. He doesn't hit that one. Duncan with some nice D.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So Barnes will go to the free throw line.
Scotty Barnes.
It's going to be on Desmond Bane. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That's good from Barnes. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's Barnes. The Mavericks making the shot. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up to the stripe. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Reed with the steal. Barnes against Garnett. Barnes can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Bane. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Kennard kicks to Bane. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Clippers ball.
Now a look at the stats for him. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.